So, in my last video, I beat Wildfrost without adding any items to my deck. However, that turned out to be way too easy and I ended up beating it on my first try. After the run, I realized the problem, the starting items. Being able to freeze an enemy, summon an ally to fight for you, or nullify an enemy for 4 whole turns is broken. So, today I am attempting to beat the game without using any items at all. This is by far the hardest challenge I have ever done, so without further ado, let's jump into my first few attempts. Hero choice is going to be really important in this challenge since the early fights are probably going to be the hardest. Womp King's really good, really high health, pretty solid damage and Spore, so I'm going to choose her. And because she does such a low base damage, I'm just going to take Snoof for the snow. Let's get into the first battle. This is a pretty easy first fight. It does kind of suck because I can't kill the lump before the babies attack, so I could play Snoof and start getting damage as fast as possible. Now I'm pretty sure 2 damage is the highest thing in this fight, but I'm going to save my Woodhead just in case. And now I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just going to redraw whenever I don't have anything to play. That's probably the only combo, or one of the only combos I'm going to get this fight. Redraw. I am going to be taking a lot of hits. I am going to target the lump to kill it as soon as possible. Since everything's lined up, I am able to get quite a few combos. I am playing without the Storm Bell. However, I don't think it's possible to do it with it. I did try. I only managed to get past the first fight twice, and both of them lost to the second. I highly doubt I would have been able to beat the first boss. So, I'm playing without it for this challenge. But it looks like this fight's gonna go down pretty easily. These lumps are my biggest priority right now. Luckily, I do get to attack before them, so I will be able to take them down. Feels weird not being able to do anything. Now I'm going to use my Woodhead to tank this 3 damage attack, because it's the highest damage anything's going to use this fight. This fight is going to be really close, but I think I can manage it. Yeah, I think I win this. Be a good fight. I am now going to have to sack Snoof, but then I should just win. Just barely. First fight, my hero's down to 1 HP already. 1 turn away from losing. This is a good sign for this run. Actually, leaving with 62 gold, that's higher than I've been able to get whenever I was doing runs on max storm strength. Hopefully I get a clunker here, just so I have something else to take a hit, and I do not. I don't think you can get clunkers in the first chest. Now, one thing that I can do is redraw a companion if it gets low on health to heal it. Voibos could be good since I have low cooldown hero and companion. However, I think I'm just going to go Jiber just for the chance that I might be able to get combos with him. Hopefully I get something good here. Jumbo has a pretty good amount of health, but doesn't really do anything in terms of damage. Bonnie also doesn't really do anything with damage, but getting some sort of healing that isn't directly recalling companions is pretty nice. So I'm just going to take her for now. I can always replace her after this fight. This fight is pretty scary since a lot of stuff does high damage. I'm going to place down Snoof first just so I can get everything lined up. I am able to kill the Snow Gobbler pretty easily, and since there's still quite a while before the next enemies arrive, I'm going to tank the hit with the Uba Bear with Jiber and then just recall him and save the Woodhead whenever it's, or later in the fight, whenever there are more enemies on screen that deal similar damage. Now I can just recall him. Hopefully I get him whenever I reroll. I do not, which sucks. I'm gonna see if I can get healing in immediately. I'm going to sacrifice the Woodhead now and let Snoof kill Uba Bear instead of my hero, because my hero I feel like is significantly more important than Snoof in terms of damage. And also, this will allow my hero to kill the Porcupine as well before it attacks. I'm gonna reroll. Hopefully I get my companion, and I do. Yep. Place him down. Feel like this is almost a perfect time to use him. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to hit the Goblin. Now I can take the hits. Bonnie isn't really going to be doing much, sadly. Since I'm just going to recall him anyways. Since I still have 2 turns, I can place him down, hopefully before any of these attack. Reroll. I don't get him, but that is completely fine. There's nothing that I really need him for this turn. And I get him this turn. I'm actually going to take this hit with my hero, just so that Gojaiber has more health than next time he attacks, or the next time he activates Smackback. And it's fine if my hero gets frozen here, because she's just going to be cleansed. Reroll. Snow Gobbler is starting to get pretty scary. The boss applies snow, which means that Smackback won't work on it. So Gojaiber is now pretty useless because he will also die to the Snow Gobbler. I might just sack him the next time the Snow Gobbler attacks. I am going to target the Snow Gobbler just because I know that I won't be able to kill Bumbo very quickly. And it's going to be able to attack once, dealing 11 damage. I'm just going to sacrifice Gojaiber. Oh, I messed up. I'm actually throwing. I wanted my hero to attack the Snow Gobbler, but I moved her down instinctively. Oh well, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. The next time Bumbo attacks, I'm just gonna tank the hit with Bonnie, since I don't want Snow to get on any of my attackers, just to make this fight go by quicker. It doesn't matter, I just win now. I'm gonna win before the Snow Gobbler gets to attack anymore. Yep. He just passed this fight. I am really worried for the boss. I have not very much money. The only way I win this is if I get good charm, so I'm gonna go to the charm. Hopefully I get clunkers, and I do. Might as well take Heartforge. I do have a healer. I don't think it's gonna do that much. However, it is also an extra hit. Although this is Bamboozle, and its first phase hits all enemies, which is really scary. It also means that Snoof, sadly, might die, so I'm probably going to have to replace him with whatever companion I get. Raspberry Charm, actually really good. Pyro's not really good enough, because I don't really have anything that retains spice right now. Foxy's only good with the Mime Charm, and I'm not going to want to gamble for the chance of getting a charm. I normally never take Bomb Bomb because she deals damage to herself, but I am starting to build up a healing strategy. And also, she has 16 health, does 7 damage barrage. I might just be able to kill everything before it becomes a problem, since this is only the first boss. And I have to replace Snoof because of the first phase of the boss. Now, here's the choice that I have to make. In most of my challenges, I always buy the first crown in case I get the Noomlin Sunbell in order to push off new ones onto more important cards. So the question is, are new ones in this challenge actually good? How much will they help? New ones in this challenge, unless I get Spark, kind of act like a crown. However, since I'm not ever going to be playing items, getting new one on a companion is really important because that will allow me to be able to play them instantly after I recall them. And if I get a low enough deck, allow me to place the companion down again the next turn after I recall it. But that would mean passing up on 2 charms. From my experience, there is a 30% chance that I get the new one Sunbell after the first boss, and I am insanely worried about this fight. So I think I have to gamble for the charms here. Hopefully I get something good. Battle Charm's pretty good. So is the Punch Fist charm. Now, I could put Punch Fist on either Womp King or Bomb Bomb. I think putting it on Bomb Bomb is a bit too risky since recalling a companion only heals 5 HP. And if she deals 5 damage every time she's hit, then I won't be able to heal fast enough. So I think I'm going to put Smackback on Womp King. Good thing about Womp King is she does effectively 7 damage every time she attacks. Now the question is, do I put the Raspberry Charm on Gojaiber or Womp King? Which one do I want to go all in on? Gojaiber can be healed by recalling. However, Womp King has more HP to begin with, but increasing Gojaiber's HP directly increases its damage. So I think I'm going to put that on Gojaiber. And I'm also going to put the Battle Charm on Gojaiber and just go all in. I still have another charm slot in case I get any good charms later, but I am really worried about this first boss. Let's get into it. Winterworm is also a bit scary. Put down Bonnie immediately. Can't put down any clunkers because they will die. I can instantly kill this Snowbow. Has low enough health. Yeah, I am going to have to sacrifice something to the Winterworm. There's no way I'm going to be able to tank 8 attack. Gonna put down Bomb Bomb now because she will be able to attack whenever the Wave Bell counts down. Now Gojaiber. This turn, going to be a bit rough. Reroll. I really hope I get clunkers, and I do. On to phase 2. Perfect timing because Bomb Bomb's right about to attack. Sack the Woodhead. Boozle does apply snow, which is a bit scary, but because he blocks Smackback, so I'm going to want to target him first. Yeah, I'm going to heal Bomb Bomb, and hopefully I get her whenever I redraw. I do not. It's a bit bad, but fine. Face down to Heartforge. I really don't want snow on anything, so I'm going to sacrifice this, and then Gojaiber will be able to kill Grouchy. Now hopefully I get Bomb Bomb, and I do. Bomb Bomb will be able to take out Boozle the next time it attacks. However, I think I'm just going to use her to tank as many hits as possible instead. And now I win here because Womp King does effectively 7 damage. Yep, and now next turn it dies. And this fight went pretty smoothly. I even managed to get out a combo. See what I get? All of these are really good. Hands allows me to draw my companions more consistently after I recall them. Time just gives me more time to heal, and of course, health is just safer. But I think I'm going to take hands and time here. And I don't have any money really for the shop. I might want to get a crown here, but there's nothing really to gain by going the top path. So I think I go Little Berry here, just because he synergizes with what I already have. I'll swap out Bomb Bomb for now. Hopefully I can get a charm that supports it. Sunglass charm, really good. So I think that's what I needed. You know, immediately just put it on Bonnie. Now she heals for a lot more. This will also make Barry get strong very quickly. And I do think I take a crown here. I want something at least. I want at least one. And then I'm just going to put it on Little Barry. This fight's not bad. It's usually really hard on Storm Strength runs because if the Jab Jab has battle charms, it makes it deal a lot of damage. But I do want to see if I can put down Go Jibber. And I can. Take it out. And I'm able to get a combo somehow. I do have to be a bit careful of the Gox, just because I don't have anything with high enough HP to tank a hit from them when demonized. But I'm going to tank it now with my Go Jibber since I can always heal it off. Yep, just going to heal. Give as much time as possible for Bonnie to scale Little Barry. And then of course Demonize doesn't matter since Bonnie's just going to heal everything. And I can for once read out a hit on the Goblin before it leaves, though it won't do anything. Yep. Just sack the head here since I have nothing else to do. This will kill Gok. And this run is going very well so far. I'd be very surprised if I didn't win here. Coach Iber has so much spice. In this turn I just win. Yep. Still poor. Now I'm not recalling my companions as much as I thought I would. So I think charms are more important here. Of course, if I get a good clunker, then I'll take it. And I don't. Truffle charm. Hog charm. This next fight is pretty scary. Ink has the potential to end my run since everything that I have relies off of their effects. Also, along that line, I think that reducing my hero's health right before the fight is not a good idea. I'm gonna go next. Reroll for Go Jibber, I guess. I can't play Bonnie yet, because Bonnie will for sure die. Hopefully I do get Bonnie this turn, and I do not. Do desperately need her. Yeah. This is really rough. I need her this turn, and I don't get her. You'll Go Jibber. I have to. I get her this turn. You can finally kill something now. But yeah, I think I lose to this fight. I don't see how I could win. Yeah, I really don't like my chances here. Or I just die. Yeah, good first run. I didn't see how I was getting out of that fight. Ink's just... This battle's just really difficult on this challenge. I think if I ever get it, I just lose. Just unfortunate. Now for my next run, I think Summon Bebop's really powerful. 8 HP's not bad with this effect. 5 counters, bit scary, but should be fine. I think I have to take Loki just because he has more health. Onto this fight. This is also pretty decent one. Everything here does relatively low damage. And now that I place them down, there's nothing else I can do. Yeah. Bebop is coming out. Which is pretty nice. Don't know if I should save it or not. Now I can guaranteed get a combo here, so that's pretty nice. Yep. I think I might want to start tanking a few hits with Loki. I'm gonna clear the field in time for the boss. And then I am able to get Bebop for this boss, so... I win this fight. It's pretty good. Not able to get very much money out of this, though. And I am going to tank this hit instead of letting the Bebop die, so that the Bog Berry attacks the Bebop. Let me save a bit of damage. Yep. I'm gonna try to get a combo here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I think I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, the Bob Berry's gonna attack the Bebop, and then Loki's gonna be able to finish out the Bee-Berry. Yep. I'm leaving with 45 gold, although that fight always gives very little. I think Tusk is probably one of the best companions for it. Too bad I couldn't get the other Thief companion as well. I got both block allies at the same time. Together they would have been pretty good, but just gonna go Jumbo because he has a lot of health. He'll pair well with Thief. I did not look at the fight before choosing my allies. This is gonna be rough. I think I'm not gonna be able to beat this fight. Yeah. I think I lose here. Hopefully I can kill the puffball. And I do. I can't play Tusk now. I have to take the hit. Now I can heal him. Place down Tusk. And once again, Puffball is the biggest threat. And I don't hit it. That's completely fine. Tusk can kill it before anything's able to attack. I do think the bulb head is a very big threat. I could place down Jumbo. If Bebop dies to Shroom, it does nothing. This means that this Bebop is gonna kill the Shroom Gobbler this turn, so to get more damage out of him, I'm just gonna call the next wave early. And now, Bulbhead should die. Quite the nice combo so far. Summon Bebop is a pretty powerful hero. Sadly, the Veiled Lady does no damage, so Bebop won't be able to activate, but the teeth will still hit, at least. Jumbo actually being useful, being able to kill the Bulbhead. Pretty nice. Yep, and I win this fight, leaving with quite a lot of gold, which is very nice. Yep. No clunkers. If I go up, I get 2 companions and a charm. If I go down, I get the shop. I will have enough money to get a crown and 2, possibly 3 charms. I think the best way to win this is if I can buff my hero a lot. I'm just gonna go up though. I don't have any healing that much. The baker has spark, so if I put certain charms on him, I could be able to use him if I could get gnome on him, but I think Berry Sis is the best for now. Probably better than Jumbo. Hopefully I get a good charm here. Mime charm. I get Foxy. There's a 1 in 5 chance that when I use this mime charm, it will copy my hero. I do not know how to manipulate what it lands on yet. I'm assuming it's going to be similar to Noomlin Sunbell, and for that I would need crowns. If I wait until the end of this boss and then use the mime charm, I can see what it lands on, and if it lands on something bad, I can exit out and re-enter. However, that means that I won't have the mime charm on him for the boss, and I think it's fine. I think I want to swap out Loki with Jumbo, just because Jumbo has a lot more health that can be supported by Tusk. Go into this next fight. Shouldn't be that bad because I have Tusk, but yep. I would like to put down all my companions as soon as possible so that when Berry Sis gets hit, it lands on something that actually has teeth. Go next. Winter Worm's really scary. Hopefully I can just tank it with Jumbo. Might be a better idea. Actually, I could tank it with the Bebop. However, that means that we'll be left at effectively 2 HP. There's going to be a bit difficult to hit it. Once it does, however, it will essentially be saving the damage for the next phase. I'm going to let Berry Sis attack one more time, and then I'm going to heal her. And of course it hits Tusk. Yep. Hopefully I get her, but I don't really need her until this turn. However, I really don't want to waste damage here, so I'm gonna wait. Put her down now. And as I learned from last time, this Boozle is by far the biggest threat. Now I can put down Berry Sis. And I'm able to take out the Boozle this turn. I'm just going to tank the hit with Berry Sis from the Winter Worm. It will kill it as well. Yep. And of course the hit lands on Tusk again. Unfortunate. Now I want to put her down as soon as possible. Heal her. Just so that she can be used to tank hits from Bam. Yep. I don't see how I lose this fight. You'll be left with 1 HP, which is pretty funny. Means Jumbo's gonna be able to get the kill. Jumbo's gonna be able to get a combo. You have quite a bit of money. These 2 bells are completely useless. I can't forget. See what this Mime Charm lands on? Actually, if I put Fury 4 on Foxy, then it'd equivalently be a 15 damage barrage with free counter. A bit sad that it didn't land on the Bebop, but I think this is fine. Because I can put that on him. And of course, put him up. I am not going to take the injured companion, though I have to. For all future runs, I'm considering injured companions cheating, just because make the challenge way too easy. And I have so much money, might as well get rid of some cards to make it easier to draw my companions. I could take Chrono, but that would work against Fury, so don't think I want any clunkers right now. And I'd like to spend all my money here. Shade Slug. Frozen Heart I don't think is useful. I could put everything into Foxy. What's the next boss? Shelled Husks. And I think I do. Teeth will be extremely scary, since he has very low HP. But he does so much damage. Just gonna tank the 2 damage hit and then clear the screen. I think I might have won. Holy cow. It would have been pretty good. Anyways, and I'm gonna recall Barry Sis so that Foxy gets more damage. It's the only problem. Now Bebop is getting in the way. I can't kill it, obviously, because then that would kill Foxy. So I just have to deal with it. Probably gonna have to recall Tusk as well. Although I might not have to. Next time Foxy attacks, I'm just gonna hit the recall bell. Doesn't quite kill the boss, so I'm gonna go for a combo because I can. Was not expecting to be able to do that in this challenge. Now, of course, I have to recall Tusk. But Foxy keeps Fury. Next turn I win this fight. Thief is still extremely scary though, so hopefully I don't get that boss. But I might be able to manage if I do. I don't care, I'm not using her. And I do get the Thief boss. I've hit my charm limit on Foxy, so honestly might not be bad to get a clunker. and I don't know if I'm gonna switch anything out. I mean, spoof is pretty good, but I think this charm will heavily impact the strategy I choose, and I get the completely useless one. I think I go summon strategy here, then put on the frozen heart charm, so it can take 2 hits. And I'm gonna keep Foxy in case of an emergency. He'll be able to at least kill something, probably. And this is really scary. Can't place down Foxy. We got really unlucky here. Marrow spawned with Gromble. I have to kill Marrow before anything else. And since everything has Aimless, be very tricky. I'm actually gonna definitely want to tank hits with Tusk and then just heal her. Because I can't risk damaging my hero anymore. I am gonna get 2 summons. It's actually really good, but I do really want Tusk. And I get her. The only way I see I get out of this is if I sacrifice Spoof. I don't see any other way out of this. I have to do it. Might be forced to play Foxy as a last resort here. And I will. I really hope my Marrow kills the other Marrow. Actually, I hope the Marrow kills the Pawpaw. It will make it significantly easier. Because if Marrow kills Marrow and then my hero attacks the Pawpaw, and that'll damage Foxy. But then Marrow would stay alive, so actually I need Marrow to kill the Marrow here. That's really bad. I need the Foxy to kill Marrow on either the first or the second hit. If he doesn't, then I don't know what I'll do if he doesn't. Yeah, we'll see what he hits. And he does not. I don't think that I can win if I let that happen. So I'm going to recall him. I have to. No other choice. Until he attacks what I want him to. Do I get Tusk if I reroll? I do. This is good. The only way I can win. I have to sacrifice Tusk here. No other way. I have to now sacrifice the Bebop to Smog. Yeah, I lose here. There's nothing I can do. Because Foxy for sure dies the next time it attacks, because it'll kill the Smog. Even if it hits Smog, then Pawpaw. Yeah, because no matter what, Foxy's gonna trigger Maw or get hit by Teeth. So yeah, I lose. You can see how close I would have gotten though. Yep. Yeah. About what I expected.